Okay, now I'm satisfied. Now I'm satisfied. And then I'm gonna go like, I don't know, maybe another hour or so, and then I'm gonna go for a little walk, and then I'm gonna come back. I'll probably stream some more then, man. But I about to drink all my fizzy water here. Man, my fucking mic is being a shit, but I had to drink all my fizzy water. And I'm pretty sure the really cute girl that I have a crush on works at the gas station, or not gas station, convenience store. They don't sell gas there. Oh shit. Hey Charles. Here, look at me. Now you're just gonna show them on. Showed him that much. Yes, right, Charles. At least you showed him that much, right, Charles? Alright. Hiding webcam off. Back to the Uggs. Alright, we'll save that in case Julie comes back and is all upset because she didn't get to see Charles. Because I know if I didn't get to see Charles, I'd be pretty upset too. Just so damn handsome. Still never went and bought my good microphone stand. Should look into that. Easy mode. Easy mode. When I look though and I see like a rare base that could be a good unique, I always get sad because I know the game. I think the game was kind of close, maybe sorted a role in that unique. That's okay. We're kind of past the mun stage and we're just in the fun stage. Funs was weeks ago. Now it's just funs, man. I managed to get out of all of the stat nodes on the tree because I was kind of depending on 3 of the plus 30 nodes. I managed to get out of all 3 of those. I think I'm pretty much set on gear. There was like one freezing, like helmet with a freezing pulse enchantment that was kind of dope. But the guy was AFK and never messaged me back, so fucking. The helmet I have now isn't too bad, man. It's like 400 and some energy shield, so good enough. Oh shit, I didn't pop out my YouTube chat or whatever. Pop out chat. There it goes. Customize my window size here. Now I can be a part of all the conversations. You be illin'. For whatever, hey, Julie came back. Julie Charles came around to hang out with us. And then he turned around and just put his butt up in front of the camera, so I put, or not in front of the camera, but facing the camera, so I hid him. I hid H-I-D, not H-I-T. I don't hit Charles. But I did clip him coming to say hi, in case you missed it. Looks like that's about as good as we're gonna get out of him today. Ugh. Reflecto rares, man, they're spooky. Get her. High Gardens map. What? Oh, that must be connected to this one. Awesome. Hope that your internet keeps behaving. Lightning coil still a thing to use. I'm surprised that much of anything is still a thing at this point in the league, but that guy who came and bought that belt, 50 Chaos, a little bit ago, surprised as fuck. Motherfucker who won't stand still. Yeah, good. I'm glad you saw it. I clipped it just for you. Turns around and chills. Put my webcam back on. Turned his back on us like an asshole, man. Uncle Charles. He's like a pretty girl, man. He knows he's special and he takes advantage of it. Have room for all these 6 sockets.
Learn anything new? Stay sane.
Schweppes is my other cat. She's super lovey, but she doesn't really, she's not like very active. So she just kind of chills. She doesn't really come and hang out with me very often. Sometimes when I lay down, she'll come and lay down next to me, but most of the time she just kind of chills by herself. And then she'll come by and get some lovies here and there, but she's like a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. I got her when she was a little older though, like I have no idea how old she is. I got Chuck when he was just like a tiny little kitty baby. So he's been with me since basically the beginning for him. So he tends to stick pretty close by me. He's got his back turned to us, so get him? I don't know. Hate devourers, man. Growing up, we had lots of pets, but I never got to have anything other than dogs and cats because my brother and sister got to have all like the cool pets like rabbits and gerbils and all that kind of stuff. But by the time I came around, my parents were sick of dealing with all the shit that comes with those things. And kids not taking care of their pets, so they wouldn't let me have one. Come on, man, die. Dude, die. No. Your sister stabbed your fish with a chopstick. Man, that's tragic. Hate that boss. Gross. You obviously still haven't recovered from the incident. You still harbor some aggression about it. Poor fish. Poor Julie. How long ago was this? Like, was this when you were 8? Or was this like 8 weeks ago? Oh, poor Sophie. Rip Sophie. Not like this. Sophie! Is this build hardcore viable? Maybe. I don't know, man. I wouldn't do it if I was in hardcore, to be honest with you, dude. Like, you'd probably get away with it. But like reflect rares are the scariest, absolute scariest thing for the build, and I've killed myself on reflect rares like a lot, especially with doing double beyond and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe, probably not. You could try it if you want, but if you're quick with Vinctors and you pay enough attention and you got the hardcore mentality going into the whole thing, you could probably get by, I think. Because I use Blasphemy Warlords or whatever, so we get like that 2% leech all the time, which is nice and usually enough to keep me alive most of the time for his regular mobs. But like a reflect rare pops up by himself, or if it's one of the nemesis monsters that like you kill it and then it comes back as a ghost and you have to kill it again and Vinctors runs out before, I'm kind of doomed. So this wouldn't be my first choice for hardcore, but if you got the currency and you want to spend it, dude, it's a real fun build. I bet you can make like some tweaks to it to make it more hardcore viable. Like opt into a second curse that's enfeeble maybe, instead of, because I'm dual curse, but my other curse is Assassin's Mark. It's linked on my Herald device. If you did like enfeeble or something to make things a little safer, you might. I haven't really played very much hardcore though since GGG stopped giving different challenge rewards for the hardcore and softcore. I have a couple leagues still, but not really a whole lot, man. But like right there, that reflect rare, dude, pretty spooky. The only Beyond boss that fucked with me too much was Vaxoff in that Onslaught map. Sometimes Behemoth can be a little spooky if you don't, because you can't curse him or whatever, but... If you were a better player than me though, you could probably do this build. Hardcore. I play like a chump though, dude. Like a frozen chump. Shit. I mismanage my flasks like that all the time. Shit like that. So like that right there, reflect rare with volatile. So spooky. Oh, you're watching 4 kids at once right now, Julie? Dang, dude. That is a lot of responsibility, man. 2 kids is can get pretty hectic. One of my friends, she has 2 kids with a previous marriage to one of my other friends. And then her significant other, he has 2 kids from a previous marriage. And then together, the 2 of them have 2 kids. So they're like 6 kids running around their house. Plus like 6 cats or some shit. Like it's bonkers at Jessica's house, man. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. I think I was gonna go for about another hour or so, and then I was gonna go for yeah, 6 kids, that's what I'm saying. 6 kids plus all those pets. I think they have a dog or 2 as well. It's hectic, man. They run 2 businesses as well, if you can believe that shit. They've got a fucking plumbing business, and they're opening their own like retail store. Busy lady, dude. Busy lady. Do we have any more Beyond ones? I don't think so. No. Homer. Like, she's always just been kind of like, high strung isn't exactly the best word, but like energetic. Energetic would be maybe the word I'm looking for. But she, like, boyfriend is so chill, man. He's like the most, even when he gets like really mad, he's like the most chill guy. It's crazy. My amulet is Choir of the Storm. It is a breach unique of the Voice of the Storm or whatever that's been upgraded with the Blessing of Esh. Oh, that's the wrong browser window. PoE. Yeah, Voice of the Storm is the base item. And then you use the Blessing of Esh or whatever. And the reason we use it is the critical strike chance by uncapped lightning resistance or whatever. Plus that lightning bolt goes off, and I think the proc is like 4 times a second or whatever. I'm not sure what the cooldown is. Maybe 5 times a second, but it does pretty decent lightning damage. This is cast on crit Inquisitor with Freezing Pulse and Frostbolt in the Cospri's Malice sword. And down in the description of the stream down there should be a link to my profile and my passive tree and stuff. If you're interested, you want to see that. I should have rolled fucking item level on that. I'm a dummy. At least it didn't drop a crystal though, so I don't feel too bad. Hey dude, I've been on this hip hop tit lately. Yeah, we're doing Freezing Pulse. Got Freezing Pulse, Frostbolt in the sword, Freezing Pulse, Frostbolt, cast on crit, Cyclone in my chest armor. They all run on different cooldowns or whatever, so with Bow Haste and stuff, he spews out a lot of spells, man. I use the, what's this thing called? Ice Oak Flask to push my lightning res up even higher. That sweet crit chance. No monsters back there at all, huh? I want my money back. Iggy, it took you too soon. Iggy still sounds like he has food in his mouth all the time he's rapping to me though. Put down the sandwich, do the take. Come on, Biggie. What the heck was I stuck on? reflect is so scary, dude. I don't know if the guy who asked me about hardcore viability was still around, but uh-oh. Stop spamming caps. I don't know why Nightbot wouldn't let you spam caps, my Russian comrade friend, but apologies. Maybe he was saving us too, who knows? Because it looks like he typed it a bunch. Why did it do that? What the fuck, Nightbot? What the fuck, Nightbot? I don't know. I don't know why he's being mean to you, buddy, but you just gotta tell Nightbot to chill out, dude. Get him, Julie. Get Nightbot. This one do ashen wood. No pack size. Minus max, but whatever. That's also real scary for the hardcore viability, but I guess that's kind of across the board, you know what I mean, for all the builds. Minus max is a real scary hardcore non-suggested map mod, but with the amount of elemental damage that we're pumping out in a minus max map, it's real easy to kill yourself super fast to reflect. One thing that I had considered was trying to go low life and then using purity of lightning as well, both for the added crit chance because of the amulet and the pain attunement buff to spell damage or whatever. But it only puts me at like 6,500 or 7,000 energy shield or something. It's pretty low. I wasn't quite comfortable with sacrificing that much energy shield. Already got the Shav's wraps linked and everything, man. I just have to roam it if I made the switch, but I'm not convinced I want to. Pretty much all you need to do this build, as far as gear goes, is the Cospri's Malice sword. You could probably get by on a 4-link chest, but I really recommend a 5-link, so you can get like a good cast on crit setup. The Leucosidae shield, which isn't super expensive. This thing. This is, oh shit, oh shit. Thought they were done. Now they're done. Jeez. I got a skin transfer on it or whatever, but we use that for the hits can't be evaded mod. And then that Choir of the Storm if you want to go that way, but if you don't want it, that's not even like super necessary. It helps with the crit chance for sure, because we don't get a ton as Templar or whatever, but that would be the last thing that I got. And then since we're using that, we got to worry about stuns. So I use the Valyrian Ring since the amulet spot's taken up and we can't use Chaiulo. Where did I not go? Here in the middle. Strandy. I guess pretty clever though of YouTube to recommend live streams. I think that's where I'm getting visitors, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it deleted. Alright, we gotta go. I know what we can do. Sorry for bumping the mic there, folks. Bear with me. Spam protection. Excess caps. Disable. Disable excess emotes. Links are enabled. Wait. Just want to show links. Alright. Fixed it. Hopefully it won't. Nightbot won't be such a shitbag if you type in fucking more than 3 capital letters in a sentence now. We can share links on my YouTube channel, so hopefully anyway. Haven't heard this song in so long. I need to make alchemy stand out more somehow. Is a strange barrel. Just let them all spawn. Wonder what it's gonna give me, something crappy, I bet. Stupid monsters. Ooh, the fright claw. A terrible roll. Yeah, Julie, I fixed it, man. I don't know if you saw me do that or not, but I had to do it once on the Twitch channel too. Cool, man. No worries. I'm happy to have you on one, even just one of them. You know what I mean? I got it set so Nightbot won't time people out for that anymore. It'll do that, but it won't show my fucking custom commands. You know? Can't complain too much because it's like a absolutely free tool thing that some guy made. You know what I mean? So, at the same time, still frustrating when it doesn't work the way you expect it to.
They still consider me a new jack. All the critics you can hang on my hold the rope, but they hope to the Pope and pray it ain't dope. The follower of Farrakhan, he'll tell me that you understand until you hear the man. The book up the new school rap game. Writers treat me like
Or alchemies from that run, man. That's pretty hype.
but to me, I'm a different kind. We're brothers on the same mind, unblind, caught in the middle and not surrendering. I don't rhyme for the sake of riddling. Some claim that I'm a smuggler. Some say I never heard of ya. A rap burglar, false media. We don't need it, do we?
It's fake, that's what it be to you. Dig me? Yo, Terminator X, step up on the stand and show these people what time it is, boy. Don't believe the hype.
Temp chains.
Don't
Did I do this to myself?
believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype, it's a sequel. As an equal, can I get this through to you? My 98 booming with a trunk of funk. All the jealous folks can't stop the dunk. Coming from the school of hard knocks, some perpetrate. They drink Clorox, attack the black because I know they lack exact the cold facts, and still they try to Xerox. The leader of the new
Aw,
school
snap.
never played the fool, just made the rules. Remember, there's a need to get alarm. Again, I said I was a time bomb.
Well, we need to do some exercises to improve your self-worth, your sense of self-worth, Chaos.
They can't come on and play me in prime time, cause I know the time, cause I'm getting mine. I get on the mix late in the night. They know I'm living right, so here goes the mic sight. Before I let it go, don't rush my show. You try to reach it, grab and get elbow. Word to her, yo, if you can't swing this, learn the words. You might sing this, just a little bit of the taste of the bass for you. As you get up and dance at the LQ, with some deny it, defy it, I swing bolos. Then it clear
Hey, Kadiro.
the meaning of all the letters.
Not cool.
Is the whack, as you believe it's true. It blows me through the roof. Suckers, liars, give me a shovel. Some writers I know are damn devils. From them I say
I'm shitty, Jewel.
Yo, Chuck, they must be on the pipe, right?
Their pens and pads I snatch cause I've had it. I'm not an addict, fiend for static. I see their tape recorder and I grab it.
No, you can't have it back, silly rabbit.
I'm going to my media assassin, Harry Allen. I gotta ask him.
Yo, Harry, you're a writer. Are we that tight?
Man, here's what I want you all to do.
Don't believe.
Those guys were rich.
I got flavor in all those things you know.
Yeah, boy, part two bump.
Like the fourth one of those I've seen today.
The green, black, and red in. Gold down, countdown to Armageddon. 88, you wait, the S1s will. Put the left in effect and I still will. Rock the hard jams, treat it like a seminar. Reach the bourgeois and rock the boulevard. Some say I'm negative, but then I'm positive. What I got to give?
The media says this.
Red,
Yo,
black, and
don't believe
green.
that hype. They got to be
You know
bringing
what I
that
mean?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, the makers got 'em going up to see Captain Turf like the jerky they out of work. Let me tell y'all a little something, man. A lot of people on daytime radio scared of us because they too ignorant to understand the lyrics of the truth that we pumping into them clouds, that brain cells. That that's
Guardians 2, huh? Was it pretty good?
you know what I'm saying? But the S1s to straighten it out quick, fast, in a hurry. Don't worry, Flavor Vision ain't worry. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Terminator X.
Oh no, Flava Flav is warning me.
Don't believe the hype.
Oh, that's a dick thing to say. Not an uncommon thing for some asshole to say to a girl on the internet, I suppose. What map do I want to run here, guys? Jig Shipyard. Popping. Oh. I go through over here. Yes. I don't know if I can do Shaper or not, man. I haven't tried. I think I would need better jewels, to be honest. I don't think I have enough crit multi. Maybe after I hit the next level, I'll go buy a Shaper set and give it a whirl. I did Shaper with 4 cheap totems, and I did Shaper with Awa. Neither this build though. This league I just this league I just bought that kill, the Shaper kill, because I didn't want to mess with trying to play something. I need a lot of upgrades before I tried Shaper, to be honest. Maybe. Miss a bunch in the middle. I hope they're all back here. Enough of them. Yeah, Waltonator, you should be able to, absolutely. I mean, assuming that map doesn't have, like, let's say you're a physical build or whatever. Assuming the map doesn't reflect physically, you should be good to go, man. And that's pretty good crit chance and a really good crit multi. 557 crit multi. That's real solid, man. Because like I'm only sitting at like 334. So you're in pretty good shape with that, man. Just watch out for reflect and you should be good to go, dude. Like that's the one I guess there are several map mods that I'm also kind of worried about, but Reflect Elemental for this build is straight up RIP 100%, no doubt. If you can see him, you can kind of see him. Over here, dude. Dude, that's a lot of crit multi, man. That's gonna be a lot of damage, dude. But I mean, like Death's Opus gives a lot, I know, so definitely on the path, man. Oh, shrines will drop 12 currency items. Not rules with an E, with 2 E's, by the way. I'm pretty hyped about Guardians too. I probably won't go see it in the theater, but I really dig the first one anyway. Yeah, Jules Walternator agrees with you that it's dope. I'll definitely have to check it out, man. On my list of stuff to see for sure. So many portal scrolls. Yeah, you're gonna want to get more HP, man. Other than that, in my opinion, blast cannon range in PoE is still 4k HP. Some guy had a video where he was actually able to do the Guardians with just a little over 5k and get hit, but then leech it back real quick, which I thought was pretty impressive. Only be able to do that with only a little over 5k. Yeah, dude, go get some rest, man. Rest up. Yeah, dude, go get some rest, man. I'm about to take a break here soon anyway. Go for a little walk up to the store. See all the drunk people at the bar. The convenience store that I go to is right underneath a bar. I usually see some of my buddies chilling at the bar doing bar shit. I don't know if you already have plans for your body armor or not, but the Belly of the Beast body armor will give you probably a pretty decent chunk of HP. you're not using that already. Something to consider, you know? And don't worry about not being able to request or having the energy to request songs, Chaos, because I'm just listening to Google Play Radio right now, man. Justice never sleeps. That's not true, man. Justice guy sleeps sometime. Minus max and double. Oh, I thought that was double damage. It's only 1 damage. Only 1 damage. But yeah, like, let's see. Might have one. I might have also given it away already. Because it's a pretty good item. It's not like super expensive or nothing. But yeah, this is it. Armor and evasion, or just armor, I guess. But it's on an armor evasion base. Gives you all res, and then just like between, what's the roll? Between 30 and 40% increased max life. So it's an item to look toward. That's worth like basically a whole big chunk of life clusters on the tree, you know, that you can get on a chest armor if you're a life build. So super stash sale. Got him. I've personally, by the way, Chaos, I've personally seen Justice take a nap in the middle of a meeting, and I was like, hey Justice, you were sleeping, and it was like, no, I was just resting my eyes. I said, bullshit, Justice, you were sleeping. I think Alec Baldwin's done some really awesome shit on Saturday Night Live over the years. I could see Trump being up there. Oh. Until 68, I don't know, man. Like, to be honest with you, I did not level this character's cast on crit as this build at all. But you could probably, if you really wanted to, if you get this Lycosidae shield or whatever, you can probably just get any kind of one-handed, like a dagger or whatever, like some kind of spell dagger with decent crit chance. And since you're using Lycosidae, you don't have to worry about the Vegan dagger part. So just get some kind of dagger with crit chance and maybe spell damage. And then you can just run cast on, like a normal cast, because I have, in addition to cospris, I have a cast on crit set up in my chest armor or whatever. So you could just run that cast on crit setup with whatever spell dagger. Even at that point, you could go with like, because you're gonna suffer from the like weapon range or whatever. There's a dagger. See, this has weapon range 12. What does a normal dagger have? Like this dagger has 8. So like your cyclone or whatever will suffer, your AoE, melee AoE will suffer from a dagger, but I suppose you could use a scepter or something too, but you'd want something with a increased base crit chance and this shield, man. But you can use this shield super low level. This is like skin transferred with the Kongmin stratagem, whatever. Because it looks funny to see him walking around with a feather duster in his hand. But yeah, you can use this shield at level 11. And that's like a big part of it. That hits can't be evaded mod is huge for the build. So Chaos, take a break from your nightly workout. It's the weekend, buddy. It's the freaking weekend. Got to have you some fun. Take a day, skip leg day. Yeah, Hugo. I hope, I mean, that same idea applies if you go like the shadow version or whatever. Like, just get that Lycosidae shield so your hits can't be evaded, and then get some weapon with, like, if you get some spell damage and a little crit chance, base crit chance, so that you proc more, should see pretty good. I feel like you'd see pretty good results from that. But initially this character was Kinetic Blast Wander, and I just got so frustrated with the way Barrage worked that I decided, and I got bored with my other characters, so I decided to re-roll him into something else that seemed like it would be fun. And after poking around with different cast on crit ideas, this is what I came up with. Since he was already like all leveled up. And hey, thanks Walternator, man. I hope you have a great day, dude. And you know, hit that, I stream all the time, dude, so come back and hang out, man. We'll be here. I'm hoping me and my old guitar player get this classic rock cover band project thing actually off the ground. That'd be like $400 a month I could make. Probably something like that if we do 2 shows a month. Can play classic rock bass lines easy peasy, man. So you already did, so you did one workout today to be super buff. And then you rode your bike. Now you can't do your other exercises to be super buff. Ah, alright. Nice, man. Well, good luck, Hugo. Yeah, man, I feel like if you just stick some cast on crit with a spell in your chest and ideally maybe even 2 spells, because like each spell has a 500 millisecond cooldown, but the spells have independent cooldowns, so they can proc. Like one will go off and then 100 milliseconds later the other one can go off. But then the first one won't go off again for another, 400 milliseconds or whatever. So if you have the links, being able to stick another spell in there. Shit. That was actually down or not? It was. Go figure. Hey dude, we're listening to Live Crew radio, man. Old shit. Shit sucks. But whatever. So after the bike ride, you went and then ran around doing a bunch of stuff, climbing around, and then bike back. Yeah, dude. It seems to me like you got enough physical activity today that you can probably skip your nighttime workout without feeling too guilty about it, you know what I'm saying? Unless you also ate like 10 cheeseburgers while you were out climbing around in the woods behind the school. I don't know if they're woods or not, I just imagine woods. I'm gonna go take a walk soon myself here and see if that beauty is working at the convenience store. I'm not going there because to see specifically if she's there, but maybe I'll get lucky. She'll be there and I can say hi. And buy some sodas and a candy bar and get out and stretch, get some fresh air. See some of my pals at the bar, or in front of the bar. I'm not going in the bar like that. I love it when the stars align just right and that boss goes down fast. Eventually I'll get somewhere where I feel safe. What's this guy wants?
I know you gon' lose it. This new Snoop shit. Come on, baby boo, you got to get into it. Going forward to play with the cool wit. Yeah, you know I'm always on that cool shit. Walk to it, do it how you do it. Have a glass, let me get you in the mood.
What time is it here? It's almost midnight where I live.
Back in the days, you was the girl I went to school with. Had to tell your mom and sister to cool it.
It's just about party time.
Just might do it. Hit her off with some pimp fluid. Mommy, don't worry, I
Bars, you know. Bars don't close till 3 here. All my buddies from the restaurant biz are all getting out of their jobs, going down to the bar to unwind.
When I see my baby boo shit, I get foolish. Smack a nigga that tries to pursue it. Homeboy, she take it, just move it. I ask you nicely, don't make the dog lose it. We just blow drove and keep the flow moving. In a 6'4", me and baby boo cruising. Body wagging, teary, get blue and had him
Buff
hydraulic squeaking when we screwing.
chicken wrap.
She yelling, hollering out, snooping.
Know that you mean buffalo chicken wrap.
Black and beautiful, you the one I'm
For some reason, it's really amusing to me to picture the concept of like a really muscly chicken, and they like had to wrestle him down, fry him up. For some reason, that's hilarious to me. I'm gonna test this one more time and see if fucking Nightbot will play along. I don't think he's gonna play along though, man. I don't get why it really bums me out. Yeah, man, I tried ice. It wasn't being rude, Julie. It was just, it just won't do my commands in YouTube, my YouTube channel for some reason. It'll do the built-in with default ones, but it won't do custom commands. Hugo, yeah, I did try a ice spear, and it was kind of neat, you know, and it's a decent way to get power charges as well. But what I decided to do and go for was, since these jewels are brand new and they basically give you free GMP if you get 2 of them, and you can have 2 of each. So I figured I had these, at the time I only had these 5 jewel sockets. I now I have this 6th one down here. But it was perfect to fit those requirements for the intelligence, and basically gave me free GMP across the board with all my spells, and so that way, like, don't have to worry about that, and then I don't have to get the negative like damage penalty that comes along with the multiple projectile gems. The ice spear by itself felt like I needed to have extra projectiles. And at that point, I still hadn't made this switch completely to these threshold jewels. But we've got 2 frozen trails and 2 first snow. That's the frostbolt and freezing pulse jewels, respectively. That's the reason that I'm running those spells. I'll be right back, guys.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. Forget that old dance and let's dance. It's a brand new dance and it's coming your way. It was started in Miami by the Get a DJ. Say some call it nasty, but that's not true. Just the only dance that you can do. Cause you need a sexy body, make your partner come alive. If you can't do that, don't even try. So get yourself together and learn it quick. Just get on the floor and throw that D. Throw that D. Throw When I went to Miami, couldn't believe my eyes. This female was stoned, wanted me to try. If you don't know how to do it, here's what you must do. Just listen up close, I'll explain to you. Just jump in the air, and when you land, you whine like you just don't care. It's all in the hip, so go berserk and let that do the work. So while it's working, you better start stroking to show your partner that you.
Yeah, boy, Threshold Jules.
Better freak your body and turn it loose.
That's her new nickname, right?
All you wanna do is
Be careful you don't push her too hard, or you might wind up meeting Threshold Jules. Right. Gonna smash this shipyard, assuming that I don't rip the reflect, and then I think I'm gonna go for a little walk. I also started using Sacrificial Harvest, which probably isn't really the best, necessarily the best thing to put in that socket, but kind of nice to have Val Hastes, a lot more Val Hastes. Basically always have one before the other one's gone. Not always, but a lot of the time. See, what were some other things that I thought about? Oh, I thought about trying to do the, let's see, what's the Cold Snap? The one where it expends a power charge or whatever, but with the new jewel, if you get 2 of them, you have a 100% chance to gain a charge on kill or whatever. But I didn't think it was going to be super effective versus bosses. And if I focused on just projectile spells and cold spells at the same time, there happened to be a couple, which was nice, then I can buff both my spells with the same passive, essentially. See, what were some other spells I tried? Ice Nova, and that was alright, dude, but this the clear speed from the projectile spells just can't be beat right now. I feel like some projectile damage and speed on the tree, like, it's pretty, especially with that way the Threshold Jewel works for Freezing Pulse. Projectile's strong right now, man. When I first started playing, everything was projectile builds, because they were the most efficient at clearing, or at least projectiles were the big meta. And then they just kept giving us more AoE and more AoE, and it became the AoE meta. And they changed that this patch, so now we're back to projectile meta. But you can even see, like, I don't know how many people you'd see roll and cast on crit, Vortex, whatever, this patch, but last patch there were a ton of people doing that shit. It also probably has something to do with the conversion getting nerfed as well, but there's definitely been a decline in popularity just from the AoE nerfs in addition. I should sell that. 5 chaos. Somebody will buy it. Maybe it's worth way more than that. I'm gonna go look before before I fuck up. Oh, it's Torment, dummy. Never mind.
That's how we doing. Back in this world, we back. No limit, you heard? We can't be stopped.
Chaos. Whatever. Alright folks, I think it's I think it's break time. I'm gonna run down to the store, get some soda, get some fresh air, go for a little walk. And yeah man, I'll be back soon. You know the drill though. Oh, that's the wrong splash, Drew. There we go. Hit me up, hit that subscribe on YouTube, or follow on Twitch, or follow on Twitter at Drew Can't Stream, all that stuff. And yeah man, I'll be back probably like half an hour or so. And we'll give us this day our daily grind. But thanks for hanging out guys, I'll be back in a little bit.